Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for February the 9th through to the 15th, 2015. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for your support. Truly. Thank you for subscribing. Let's get to you because we have wonderful cards. Okay, now we start with the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is all about standing in your strength, standing for who you are. That self-confidence beams. Okay, so it's the clarity of knowing where you're going this week. It really you can hone in so much this week to where you want to go when it comes to relationships, work, career, stature in the community. With giving it a little bit of patience, a little bit of understanding what your inner child is really trying to speak to you of, what your heart is trying to tell you. And stepping into your passion, stepping into your dreams, your wants, your desires. Understanding that you are worthy of them, that you are deserving of them. And going forward, really, well, we go into next week actually with the strength cards, so this just gets stronger. So this is perhaps a beginning vibration of walking into something wonderful and beautiful and opportunities. Okay, Three of Pentacles is really about work, career, more than anything else, your well-being. For some of you, it would be health. And this is really you creating your tomorrow. You pick up that paintbrush. You decide how tomorrow is going to look. And this would really be in career. So this is you really following your passions, your dreams, your wants, your desires. And I mean, if you can't do it full time right now, then think about how you could incorporate it maybe an hour into your day and grow from there. Maybe it's an old passion and it's time to revisit it and realize just what you loved about that, how it made you feel. But this is really creating your path forward when it comes to career, when it comes to, I wouldn't say job as much as career, of who you are, your passion going forward, your service to the world. And we have the Two of Swords. So this is making decisions. So we go back to the first card, which is the Seven of Wands, and that's really standing in your truth and your self-confidence and who you are. So maybe it's making some life decisions for your health, for your well-being, where you honor yourself, where you maybe put up roadblocks on yourself. Maybe it's making new decisions for a healthy lifestyle, perhaps, how you do things, how your routine plays out during the day, what you do at work, how you do it, what you do at home, how you do it. Because this is really following your heart. This is really making the decision to follow your hearts, your passions, your desires, to allow your light to shine. You're blindfolded here, so it's all about your intuition. It's all about your heart. It's all about your inner child. Perhaps pulling you in a direction that isn't safe, isn't comfortable, is maybe perhaps pulling you outside the box. Now, our energy for the week is the King of Cups. So this is nurturing your dreams, nurturing your desires, nurturing who you are. Okay, so we're back to making decisions about our lifestyle. Do we get enough sleep? Do we get enough exercise? Do we smoke? Do we drink? Do we use any sort of drugs? And I don't mean drugs that are prescribed to you by a doctor. Recreational. Ones that aren't really needed, but we lean on them. Eating healthier, wiser, cutting out the midnight snacks. where you can curb your money, where you see you're spending it ineffectively, where it doesn't give you value back, that you're just spending it. And this is also, you know, the ship is coming in the background. So this could be something, an opportunity opening up out of the blue for you. Chance meetings, opportunities I think are rising out of nowhere. So I think the more that you stand in your real truth, let your inner child talk this week, your heart talk, your passions talk, the more opportunities may arise for you to actually step into that path if you're not currently walking it. And to make it greater and better if you are walking it, because the Five of Pentacles is the unconscious energy. And this is all about the doorway of abundance, of well-being, of happiness, and you walking towards it. And this is the unconscious energy, so this is the doorway that's in front of you right now. So wealth, happiness, abundance, well-being. And it's your decisions. Now, it's also from the Page of Wands. I said thinking outside the box, and here we are thinking outside the box. This is the vibration of the week. So this is all about new ideas, really being conscious of your intuition, those little coincidences that happen throughout your day, where your thoughts lead you. And as we go out of this week and into next week, we have strength here. So like I said, the Seven of Wands, if you're standing in your self-confidence and your truth, it only gets stronger as you go on, because as we go into the weekend and through to next week, it's an inner strength that becomes your shield of armor. It's really standing in who you are and a confidence. And maybe more of a willingness to step outside the box. And the Six of Pentacles is here, so perhaps this is balance coming in. This is something that was owed to you. So perhaps you've done some work in the past and you've been waiting to be paid for it in some manner, recognized for it in some way. This is it happening. So if you went for a loan and you thought it was dead in the water, you could very well get some information that it is going through. This is also how you pay it forward, how you give and how you receive. And making sure there's a balance there, that you're not always giving, that you are receiving as well. It's a two-way street in every situation, in every type of relationship or partnership out there. Now, Valentine's Day is this week, right? Well, you know, it's a lot about career and a lot about work. So I would have to say, you know, if you're with somebody, then plan a trip together. Okay, or maybe it's an overnight stay for Valentine's Day. Maybe it's, you know, getting a room just out of town or on the outskirts of town or something. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be a big travel plan of a couple of weeks. It can be an overnight somewhere. But make a plan to travel or to have that romantic night, to create it. Definitely for you to create it. Or it could be somebody through work. And maybe if you're single, maybe it's making that connection through work. But you have to create the moment. So if you were thinking about approaching somebody, maybe this would be a good week for it. If you were trying to think of some way to ignite the passion and the beauty in a relationship, you have an opportunity to do so, because it seems like that if you create it, it will be a magical time. It will be a beautiful time. So think outside the box, do something different, wonderful, maybe a little spontaneous. Happy Valentine's Day. And remember, I do love you.